Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
You hot now.
Yeah, he hot. So what's going on, man? Peter Gunz, man. We in Dallas. You want to change your plans right now?
Yeah, man.
Man, I want to say, brother, I appreciate your time.
All day, brother.
You know, giving a guy like me a chance to sit down with you and pick your brain a little bit. But I want to ask you, man, how you doing today, brother?
Everything is good, man. You know, getting ready for a fight. I got a fight June 11th against Cisco, my man on Love and Hip Hop. Called me out, so we gonna go bang out for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready for that. So I'm pretty much I'm feeling good, decent shape for my age. I'm an old man, but I feel good.
Yeah. Now, I want to like how did all that come about with the fight and stuff like that? Because people want to know.
Well, celebrity boxing is getting big, and they always trying to get people to fight. A lot of rappers say they want to fight, but they really don't want the smoke. They talk it, and then when it come time to do it, they don't do it. So Cisco was trying to find, I guess he was challenging people, and nobody didn't want to step up to the plate. And finally was like, me and Gunz need to get this over with. When we fight on the show, security's there. Let's just get it over with. Let the people see what they, let the people see what it is. No referees to no security to break it up, really. Yeah. We can bang out, see what happens. So, on my bucket list, man, something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to box. Even though I'll never do it again. It's harder than you think. When you're watching it on TV and you're like, oh, he should have just did this. When it's in real time and you're training for it, you really realize how, to me, boxers are the best athletes in the world.
How much are you training? Or like how long are you training? Like 2-3 times a day, 3 times?
No, maybe twice a day. Couple times. I'm not going that hard because one, my body ain't built to go that hard. I'm just at an age where things hurt. 2 is I'm not a professional boxer, and neither is he. I'm not trying to make a career of it. So I'm training just enough for 3 rounds and stay out the way and be able to, keep my wind and keep my breath. But no, I'm not training that hard like that because I'm not trying to be a professional boxer.
I get it. Now I want to take it to the beginning, brother. You from the Bronx, right?
Born and raised in the Bronx.
All right. How was it like in Bronx, New York, for you coming up?
Rough, man. In the early stages. Fortunately for me, I'm the youngest boy. I'm the baby in the family, so I was always protected by older brothers and sisters and aunts and cousins and uncles, and so I never really got to really understand how rough it was. But it was rough, man. And at one point in the late 70s, the Bronx was burned to the ground. It's the lowest congressional income in the world. I mean in the USA, and it still is, by the way.
It's
the
crazy.
Area I grew up in.
And today is like I think the 100th anniversary for the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Not the 100th.
I think I'm not
Hold
sure.
on, what
I know the Black Wall Street, right?
Maybe that.
I think today I saw it on social media.
Black Wall Street, not the Oklahoma bombing. That happened in the 90s.
I was just saying.
Yeah, I know. I get what you. Yeah.
Yeah, and all right, you from the Bronx. All right. What's the difference between Brooklyn, Harlem, Queens? What separates the Bronx from all those different areas in New York?
It's it's just a difference. You come with a different swag, a different style, everything is different. You know what I mean? So when people say, you from New York, to outsiders, people outside of New York, yeah, I'm just from New York. Whether it's Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, I'm just New York. But when you're in New York, being from the Bronx is different from being from Brooklyn. Even though we all one, and I don't like to separate. It's just a different swag, different. The Bronx was rough. Not that Brooklyn ain't rough, man. Brooklyn is huge. Brooklyn and Queens, I want to say Queens is bigger than Brooklyn, but Brooklyn, they both boroughs that's bigger than some states. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, Brooklyn always wanted to be its own state. They never wanted to be a part of New York. This is hundreds of years down the road. Mm-hmm. So they always fought for independence, and they still was fighting for independence, and they still made me. I'm not sure about that. That's why when you meet somebody from Brooklyn, they don't say I'm from New York. They say I'm from Brooklyn. Where you from? Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's instilled in them. So Brooklyn is different, man. But it's all the same, man. At the end of the day, but it's just a different swag. You got to be from New York to understand.
Yeah.
You might have niggas out of Brooklyn, Queens that use like, yeah, son, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Son, word up, done. We wasn't doing that in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Son was disrespectful. If I called you, yo, that's my son right there. That was fighting words in the Bronx.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you might have somebody in Long Island, Staten Island, and somebody in Queens and Brooklyn be like, yo, what up? That's my son right there, your son. And it's a term of endearment. But in the Bronx, we never use that son.
Okay.